This is the Bloody Mary Show and the long-awaited Part 2, Addie and Zack, Afterlife. I waited a whole year to put it out from Part 1 because this is the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. And these two are considered the last two Katrina victims. But we focus on her story, on Addie and the afterlife and her crossing. Part 2, Voodoo Paranormal, Mediumship, Healing, and Truth. Greetings, I'm Bloody Mary. My family's been here in New Orleans since 1718, and it's the spirits that woke me up. They want their stories told. Sometimes they need them corrected. Tonight, specifically, we're going to meet Addie Hall, one of our 18 ghosts, but probably the most famous. Unfortunately, she was murdered in this building, and her spirit did linger. We've been working together, and yes, you can grow in afterlife, especially if you have help. And I'm here to help Addie. This is a story about love gone wrong. This is a story about Hurricane Katrina. And most importantly, it's a cautionary tale. The first year after Hurricane Katrina here in New Orleans was war. Physical, political, and spiritual. Violence grew. Laughter died. Hope was dim. Children were gone. Corruption flourished. And then there was it. And it was hungry. And we were the food. It seems all I did after Hurricane Katrina was banishings and exorcisms on people, places, and things. It was a dark time. And you needed to keep clear and balanced, and it was not easy for anyone. This haint, this giant parasite, it was huge, it was big, it was hungry, and we were the food. And if you add sex, drugs, and rock and roll into that, you have a recipe for disaster inside a disaster. Everyone got what we call Katrina crazy, a form of PTSD. We might not have known it at the time, but it would mix and mingle with previous traumas that one had not balanced out in life, and then everyone in town was losing it at the same time. They had a fight, he strangled her, and he was 6'10", she was 5'3". You know, it was quick, but then he wanted to get rid of the evidence, and then he snapped and chopped her up in the bathtub, cooked her in that same oven, and put her in the fridge. You know, people choose to stay back. There's nobody that says they have to go to the other side. Having the Haunted Museum open has been a blessing for the spirits here, for their friends and family have indeed come to visit, and that has helped them heal. And yes, you can do healing in your afterlife, in the interlife time. I hope to continue to facilitate that process. We are their caretakers. Visit them often and tell their stories. There is power in words. When we remember them, we are putting them back together. Tell their stories. Tell the deeds that made you laugh, that made you love them, that made you happy. This heals them. Visit. Remind them of who they were, how important they were beyond a tragic ending, and so that they remember and heal.
Listen, dear Addie, poor Addie Her. It's not your fault. It caused his soul when he lost control. Poor Addie Her.
A tragic case of murder-suicide took the life of Addie Hall. October 5th, 2006. October 12th, 2006, suicide took Zack Bowen's life, followed by a horrible bout of victim shaming. I won't let that go on here. No blaming the victim. Gal Holiday and the Honky Tonk Review wrote the ballad of Zack and Addie, saying exactly that thing. Addie, it's not your fault. As long as they were blaming her, she was stuck and couldn't grow. Telling her story, playing her songs, praying with her, and more has helped. She and the Me Too movement, that helped a great deal. Addie always wants you to know that she's more than just that. She was a poet and a dancer, and she really always wanted you to know that at one point they did have true love. Love hurts, but love can also heal, and I truly believe that. Through personal methods of hypnosis and healing and even voodoo, as well as technical devices like Spirit Phone Innovation app and Estes method and other tools, we try to get to the truth, and of course, mediumship, so that we could connect personally. The Spirit Innovation phone was on underneath it all. The whole time this couple was ghost hunting. He had just proposed to her. The love was strong. These are the words that we got from the ghost frequency below human ear hearing of SPY, Spirit Phone Innovation. Peace, energy, flow, unity, harmony, eternity, silence, presence, transition, timeless, ether, balance, calm, light, cycle, vibration, ripple, whisper, resonance, eternal, ethereal, nostalgia, ascension, freedom, and lightness. It certainly hasn't been always love and light. Many times we heard just one word echo, why? Why? And there's never just one reason for why, but visits from her co-workers, ex-roommates, friends from high school really helped. We did a great crossing, a great healing with a co-medium priestess that works with us here, KJ, and I'm going to let you see that.
That people come in that she feels like she wants to party to, and I do maybe tours and bachelorette tours, and they'll come in a little inebriated, and she's the first one. They'll be the first ones that Addie will kind of jump in to party with and want to go to Bourbon Street and things like that. So even though she's dead, she still wants to party.
No, this would have been, if Addie was going to end up anywhere, this would be the town that she would be. Everything about it is, everything I love about it.
They were interviewed on
too.
CNN during some of the few people that stayed behind in Katrina, and they interviewed the two of them.
Really?
And they said they loved it here and they were never going to leave and they were going to rebuild. And, they were real positive at the beginning, but then all the horrors and politics and problems and the dredge of society that, that was just all over everyone here. It just dragged what little life was left down.
Everything got out of hand. I don't understand.
It's okay.
I miss you so much. I thought of you when it was happening. I thought chickens here, this wouldn't be happening. This would not be happening. I'm so sorry, Jake.
It's okay, baby.
I knew if you were there, you wouldn't have allowed us. You would have pulled me out of this situation so fast. You would have said, girl, wake up, don't you see what's happening? Like you used to do before. Oh, I was so lucky to have you as a friend. I'm so sorry we kind of even lost up and stuff. You're the best. You were such a good friend. Such a good friend. Oh, I want to get out of here so bad. I want to get out of here so bad. But people are knowing the truth. People are figuring out the truth, and that's great. That means a lot, and I just, oh God, I can't take this anymore. Get out of here. I want to get out of here. It's like there's these chains around me. I'm stuck here. I don't want to be stuck here anymore. And he's still here, He's still here.
Addie, you can leave anytime you like. You've gone partying, you've gone dancing on Bourbon Street.
How do I do this? How do I get out of here? What do I do? Show me the way, open the door.
Do you want to?
Yes.
You've left before and come back. You're always welcome to come back. You're always welcome. Anywhere you need to be, you can go, but you'll always be safe if you want to come back. You're never locked out and you're never chained.
Okay.
And I don't think he has changed on you. I don't know. I certainly don't.
Okay.
But we've seen you walk out. We've seen you walk out with people and party, and then, I don't know, something happened around COVID. I'm not sure, when everything locked down, that seemed to stunt the growth of going on. I don't know why.
Well, I just...
Are you afraid of him? Because sometimes it seems like that you still love him.
I just, it's confusing. It's like images come and go, and it's like, I just don't totally get what's happening here. It's like, I just don't get it. I feel like I'm still kind of high sometimes. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm locked in. Sometimes I'm not. It's like I'm still high, coming in and out of the highs and not knowing quite what reality is. It's just crazy.
Well, you're growing. I think that you're growing. I think your spirit is trying to, is doing that whole 1 step forward, 2 step back thing. Like you get someplace and then you got to turn around and fix something.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
But if there's something specific, I'm going to get you Janis Joplin poster.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to get you Jack Daniels. I'm going to get, is there anything else I could get that would help you walk, run, clear, anything? Where do you live now?
I live in Maryland.
So you're not near where you grew up?
No, I'm in Maryland, D.C. area.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I'm always looking for that open door somewhere. The real door?
Mm-hmm.
Not the make-believe door, the temporary door. Is there a real door?
I don't know if it's a door. That's not the way I've seen it. Maybe that's the problem. It's not a door you're looking for. Just relax, and it's not a gate, and it's not a door.
It's a big wooden door. It's a big wooden door.
I've never seen a big wooden door.
Maybe it's like one of these big wooden doors to get out of the house when the whole thing was happening.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to get out. It was too late. I was already gone,
right,
physically gone. So I couldn't get out that front door anymore. I think that's what I'm thinking. But I need the real door to get really out of here.
Okay, you're not a physical form anymore, so you don't need doors, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Stop. Maybe if you stop looking for a door,
okay,
you'll find the open breezeway that will pull you.
Oh.
So don't look for a door anymore.
Okay.
And know that you can walk outside with us. I'll bring some more, whatever. Open the windows more, maybe. Incense, get some more air in here.
Okay.
Love incense.
Did she love incense?
We love it.
Was there a particular type?
Absolutely, patchouli. We love patchouli.
Okay, I will get patchouli incense.
Patchouli,
the smoke
anything.
is like smoke signals and it helps lead the way. So we'll get,
Sandalwood.
Okay, I will purchase that. I have it downstairs. What I'm talking about, I sell incense. I will bring it up for you. And you gotta, just kind of face what went on, how it happened, so that you can. You've grown a lot spiritually in the past. It's been 18 years. You know that?
Oh shit.
18 years.
So, let's just say, if I really do go, really go, what's gonna be over there? What's going to be over there for me?
I don't know that.
Am I in
I
trouble?
do know that it's different for everyone. It's different for everyone. I say you kind of go to school. You find your home group, your soul group, and you kind of go to school to find that. And then when you go over your life and face all your stuff, you grow.
Okay.
Maybe you'll see Janice. Maybe she could be your spirit guide to help you come over, And I'll play music for you. I think music helps. I got some music I play for Zack because I knew what he liked, but now I know what you like because of your friend coming, Jacob.
That would be good.
Give him another hug. You can grow, you can heal. She used to, every time she'd jump in people over here, they'd always start crying. But then they'd want to go out party. She's still both.
Greetings, Earthling. Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Maven Lore. I'm a local fangsmith in the New Orleans area. I've been here since 1998.
There was an incident one night at my haunted museum. Would you care to elaborate for our crowd?
It was a very interesting night. I've actually never been into a murder house before.
Well, that's not true. Murder's everywhere you step in New Orleans.
I mean a famous murder house.
Okay.
I remember being there with a whole group of people, but there was this one girl in particular. I had a little crush on her.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, to begin with. But we were hanging out, and we went upstairs together. That's where things get weird. We walked around. So I was there with a group of people, but there was this one particular girl that I actually had a crush on. And that wasn't the weird part. The weird part is that we decided that after the seance, we'd go up to the murder house area together. Walking through the house with her, I felt very connected to her in a way that I shouldn't feel because I barely knew her.
Right.
I felt like this was my lover, this was my life, this was someone that I was deeply in love with, and I didn't understand it. We walked around for a little while, we sat down, we talked, and I hadn't talked to her about this because...
You're afraid? I talked to her about it with you that night, so she would remember.
Well, I'm going to get to the part where...
Okay.
When I came downstairs with her, everybody looked at me and her, and someone said, "We saw that."
That was probably me.
And I was like, "So what?" And at that point, that's where you showed the video of the orbs entering our bodies.
Or leaving. They were actually leaving. Like y'all were dancing together and talking heavy and looking into each other's eyes.
We were dancing?
I thought you were.
I don't remember. Oh my God, I don't remember.
But all I remember is when you were finished and stopped your staring into each other's eyes and such, you walked away. 2 small, perfect orbs came out of each of you from the side and went voomp, voomp, and then y'all walked down. And we were all watching it live. And we talked to her, like, and you said you felt, she said it too, that she felt like y'all had known each other for your entire life. And it was deep.
And that's not where it ended.
Okay.
That's not where it ended.
All right.
The more the days went on, the sadder I got. And I had the sadness that I had lost someone I loved. And it was overwhelming. I called my friend.
Like someone had died.
Yeah. I called my friend who's a necromancer.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in tears. I was like, what's going on? I don't even know this person enough to feel these kind of feelings. And I told him about the orbs. Mm-hmm. And he's like, bro, someone took your body for a ride.
Yeah. I mean, they had channeled, you were channeling them. They went in to feel the love in the flesh. And that happens a lot. Since then, I have asked because I do weddings and all kind of things there and all kind of rituals. I always go up and say, hug and kiss, let them feel it because I believe it's healing. And they, for some reason, chose the 2 of you. And they walked in and you felt it for days and days.
I felt it for almost a week. And it took about 2 weeks to fully recover. After the first week was the hardest part. Mm-hmm. After about 2 weeks, it was gone. And I was just like, maybe I'll just keep this to myself and not tell the girl I had a crush on.
I had said something. I said, Zack and Addie stepped into the 2 of you. I said it that night.
Yes,
it's not like she wouldn't have known that I said something happened. And she agreed that she felt like she knew you forever, too. And
she didn't express that to me, so.
I thought it was in front of you. I didn't speak to her ever again. I don't know who she is. Mm-hmm. It was that night. They both said, yeah, we felt like we just knew each other, like we looked into your eyes, But other people have said, they were twin flames. They were, they had many past lives together as well. So that was a good night. They chose you and her to jump into, though it was weird for you because you weren't used to that much emotion, right?
I wasn't used to that kind of emotion that I felt wasn't mine.
Okay.
And like I said, it didn't feel like I was mine. I felt like I was experiencing somebody else's tragedy. But mine at the same time, but not. So
Yeah.
it was a very confusing time.
Well, I mean, if you're not used to spirit, like a medium spirits coming in, or voodoo with trance dance possession, it can have a hangover. And that's what it was like, a mediumship hangover
That makes sense.
that you were trying to, make sense of. But in the same time, your lover just died.
Yeah.
So you were going through, all of that. So you were mourning.
Yeah, I was.
And maybe you were mourning for him because, he did love her. He even spray painted on the wall after he strangled her, "I loved her." He's expressed it through other mediums. I killed her, but I loved her. I think it's just healing. They were looking for actual love. Sometimes they still fight. Sometimes they want to steal a kiss. And you were the first recorded stolen kiss. And since then, I've used that as a model. I've asked people that I was about ready to marry or just got engaged, would you go up there and have a kiss so they can use that energy as healing? Just like you guys, you vampire people, take some energy sometimes of other people. Maybe that's what they saw in you and they went in to take some of yours. Spirits don't look at us the same way as we look at them. They don't look at you for what you're wearing or this and that. They're like saying, oh, this guy's used to this kind of energy transference. We can jump in, and you just happen to be with her, and it worked.
Yeah, happy coincidence, I guess.
Yeah, except for you, it wasn't so happy. It was very sad. Yes, when you channel people, when you're healing, when you do mediumship, you feel the good and the bad, and you feel the loss. But thank you for reenacting it and not being too afraid. I know you were just kind of like confused, I guess was the best word, that what happened?
I was very confused. It was a very confusing time, but I appreciate you fleshing out some of what I didn't know.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that we were able to talk about it, because the world wants to know, and I got all these other people that I got dancing up there, and the evening was very haunted.
Yes, it was.
There's a couple that I married earlier that day, the 11th anniversary, that our spirits decided they'd steal a kiss from. I'm sitting in the room on the other side talking to the spirits and watching this go down. In playback, they got a great gift for their 11th anniversary. Right when they get this kiss, you will see the orbs that come through and out of them right after that. Because sometimes that's all the spirits need. Come on, kiss her! Kiss her, kiss her, kiss her. Whisper sweet nothings in his ear. There's one, yep. Cool. So mote it be. Our Halloween bride not only shared love, but gifted her entire and incredible wedding dress to Addie. Our beautiful, eternal bride, this gift is for you. Other dolls are in here, but the lady of the house, who will also soon get a wig. All I did for 5 years after Katrina was banishings and exorcisms on people, places, and things. The dark side was winning, and there was a horror that was definitely in this town. It wasn't an evil spirit. It wasn't a demon. It was way too ancient, predatory, and primordial. Well, it took a long time to get that balanced. It needed the light, it needed the laughter. But just at that 10-year anniversary, actually, when I was opening the Haunted Museum, that is when a best friend of Zack and Addie admitted that she had murdered Jaron Lockhart with her husband and dismembered her and got rid of the body. She could never understand how Zack and Addie's situation grew as bad as it did. She was witness to them falling in love in the desperate days after Katrina. They were all bartenders and knew each other, but it must have been planted as a seed in Sanchez, which grew and grew and grew until she did the same thing. Zack and Addie, are you here? I want to know, how was Margaret Sanchez involved with the both of you?
Yes.
Did she know what you did to Addie?
Deception.
Does that mean that means she knew about the cheating? Did she know that you murdered her before it came out to the public? Did you know that 6 years after you murdered Addie, on the 6th day of the 6th month, that Margaret Sanchez murdered and dismembered someone too?
Yes.
It said yes
Before you even finished the question, yes.
Wow.
How do you think those two murders and dismemberments were connected besides Margaret herself?
I just got it. I feel like they're talking nonsense.
No.
You don't think, oh, that was like, no, he might not have known. He might have, because that could have been an answer to the previous one. The 10-year anniversary of your murder is when this building burnt and when I opened the haunted museum. That's when she admitted to the murder. Are these things connected? That's all right.
All that.
Trust.
Trust.
Are they connected?
Yes.
Addie, did you call me here to help?
Unbelievable.
What is unbelievable?
Well, that's right when they said also that she murdered and dismembered someone, you know.
Yes.
Yes, you called me here,
Truth.
so you called me here for truth. So that was said earlier too. We are getting to the truth. People try to say that Margaret helped you, and I don't believe that, but I think that she got the germ of an idea in her and then had to follow it through somehow. What do you think? I don't think you had any help.
Did you do it alone, Zach?
I've asked that question before. It was always yes, but let's see.
Possible.
Maybe the
No.
Oh, he said you didn't do it alone.
You didn't dismember Addie alone? No, we strangled her alone. People on the street are thinking that, but I don't think that. I thought Addie might have something else to add. Correct. Well, which is correct? What is that? Yeah, correct.
You didn't dismember Addie alone. It's a correct.
Yeah, okay, correct. All right, got it. Was it double negative that I said? Okay. Wait.
Who helped you dismember Addie?
I still think it was alone. You did it slowly.
Margaret?
Stop. We just threw that name in there so many times.
Well,
so, you know, people ain't that good. People are trying to blame her instead of you, but you wrote that you did it, so. Trying to get into jail. Talk to her.
you said helped though.
Where?
You said who? I said who helped you dismember Addie.
Well, I also say that
Twisted.
it's twisted. Yeah, stories get twisted. No, I didn't.
That was a woman's voice.
Addie, what do you have to add to this?
It was like a.
The whole story's twisted. Everything was twisted. The way people make up extra things. And now the conspiracy theories that they're laying on top, their friends still trying to make sense of this, make more and more egregores.
Addie, do you have anything to say?
Pain.
Did you like Margaret Sanchez? Speak up. About ready to quit.
Fear.
Fear her.
Do you fear her? Did you fear her before you died? I gotta know. I thought I heard it now, yeah. But that hadn't even said the question.
You said, did you like Margaret Sanchez? And it said, fear, no. So no, she didn't like her. She feared her. That's what it said.
But that next question was more
You want
important.
those?
Did you fear her before? I already said it.
Okay.
Did you fear her before you died? Or is that now that she fears her? You know?
Did you fear her before you died?
Yeah, that's... Yeah. They were allegedly best
You
friends
hear
at
that?
Acorns.
Okay.
They've been killing us all week.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me something about Margaret that nobody knows.
Looks like there's a word, but I didn't hear it.
Darkness.
Yes.
Darkness. Well, they didn't say the word, but
Didn't
it's
say
written.
it. Sometimes that's really good. When it does that.
Darkness.
Spirits manipulate this quite a bit.
Darkness. That's okay.
Yes.
She's in jail.
Prison.
Yes, jail, prison.
Quickly. Do you have a message for Margaret?
Leave.
He said leave, but it wrote good.
That's never happened before.
It's very odd.
That is very odd.
One, it said nothing and wrote something, and
That's
this time
very
it
odd.
said something. And
Yes.
And I didn't even ask a question. This is them. This is when the spirits
Yeah, it was
take
like-
over the device.
Well, somebody said leave, and she wrote good, and that was not a mess. It says from on here, even though you said for Margaret. So, do you want us to tell Margaret something? What was the word?
Leave.
Leave, yeah. Well, we're going to be leaving this soon. I might have another question for you. Goodbye.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Yay! I'm going to ask you to do something I ask a lot of people to do. I'm going to ask if you have the heart. Share a kiss with your love so that love can heal all. I say it helps Zack Addie.
Oh, I don't care to do that.
There you go.
Zack, Addie, are you still here?
Zack, did you know John Morgan? He worked at the Nelly Deli on Bourbon. So did his girlfriend Dana. Polly was her name. I think last name Pastore.
I said, are you still here? I said, always.
Yes.
You knew
So
him.
they-
He was a cook. You were both cooks.
You were both cooks.
Dana or Polly. She disappeared in 2002. But nobody knew what happened to her till right after Katrina. Do you know?
True.
What happened?
No response detected.
Push the button.
Silent.
I'm going to ask you again. How did she turn up? What is that?
No response. It's like, basically, I feel like when it says that continually, it doesn't want to answer the question. The spirit doesn't want to answer the question.
Well, anyway, she turned up about a
Body.
year before you.
Body.
Yep. She turned up about almost exactly a year before you died. On October 21st, 2005. It was just her trunk in a trunk, her body. He had cut off her arms and her legs and her head. And all they found was a trunk in a trunk. So it would be the body, not the whole, well, I guess. Depends on how you look at it, you know?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you know about it?
Chilling.
Chilling. Is that what gave you the idea to cut up Addie?
Yes.
He ran off and he wasn't found and put into jail or convicted until right around the time that I came to this place too. It kind of all full circled. He left her trunk in a trunk. Did you know that night? What was that?
Haunting.
Yeah, probably. Push it again. 2 doors down were the infamous trunk murders of 1920 as well. In a brother deli like you were working at. All came true. Full circle.
Yes.
Are they connected?
Is that a copycat connection, secondary trauma, or something much more supernatural? Still a question lingering.
Yes.
He said, he says he didn't kill her, he only cut her up.
Who is responsible for the influence?
Unknown.
The unknown?
Is there something responsible for the influence, or is it just anger?
Lies.
Lies?
Lies.
King of lies?
Well, lies in both.
Lies, lies?
Lies in
Oh,
both.
both lies.
Like, was it anger and something was responsible for the influence, right? So it said both?
Lies are both.
So lies were the main thing that caused the problem, but what was responsible for the killing?
Men.
Yeah.
There's a trail of violence I know that lingers, I guess, that could be picked up on when the situations are just right. Whether it attracts an entity that helps push that along, if that's where you're getting at, or whether it's just wrong place, wrong time. A little bit of both, you know?
I'm wondering if it's something residual, like an energy that comes back residually.
I don't know.
You know
It would
how
just,
houses will continue to start on fire, or like the
Well-
same things will happen?
I mean, it's supposedly like a trail that you have to clean up, and if the trail is there, certain situations are right, it might re-spark the same thing. I mean, it was 2 doors, 2 doors, or maybe 3 doors down that the trunk murders occurred, and then there was the drunk killing, and then he didn't put her in a trunk. No, Addie didn't go in a trunk. She went in the oven. But it was around. They were both cooks at delis. You know?
Rage. Instead of
Rage. Yeah. Well, that would be the answer. Yeah. When rage comes up, then those things activate.
Are there entities other than human that are affected by the rage?
Oh, yeah. Rage and fear calls it unclean entities. Hungry. See it work? I'm about ready to die on this phone.
Yes.
Yes.
What's the name? Give us a name.
What
Give
is
us a
the
name, and then we
name?
will go. There are all sorts of communication techniques between the worlds, but but some things may just be left a mystery. We hope to navigate the spiritual waters that do surround and help everyone get through. There is dark, there is light. We need to help achieve balance. Addie, we hope your journey and work on the other side is fruitful and that you could be at peace once again. We know you'll come back and visit. You're welcome anytime. As an afternote, I would like to negate the fact that this had anything to do with voodoo. What was going on in the disaster, or after the disaster here in New Orleans, was humanness and something very primordial. It had nothing to do with voodoo. They did move into an apartment over the voodoo spiritual temple, but they brought what they brought with them. They didn't get it from there. They had not even lived in that apartment for 36 hours when the murder occurred. They hadn't even unpacked their boxes. The entire city was under attack. Now, this was not demonic. This was not evil. It was destructive. It was horrific. But it had nothing to do with religion, per se. We call Zack and Addie the last two Katrina victims. We salute the 20-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina and salute today the spirit of Addie Hall. But New Orleans has got its bright side, its laughter, its music, and is alive once again without it.